welcome back to my channel. So in this channel we're talking about self-love, self-development, and how you can change your life by changing your mindset. So in this specific video I would like to discuss the reason that I quit social media, which is Instagram, and the downside of using it. And I mean, if you click on this video, you probably have the idea of it already that you want to remove it. So I hope this video help you to decide to quit it for real, or at least doing 30-day social media detox. Yeah. So first, let's start with the first one. This section gonna be all about question that I would like you to ask yourself whether you have experienced this kind of feeling or not, because this kind of the feeling is also the feeling that I used to have when I use the social media as well. So the first question is do you feel like you didn't achieve enough? Do you feel like other people seem to have a good life, and do you think that all of their lives seem to be really good, and then you start to comparing your life with their life? Or do you feel like you're not really doing enough thing in your life, or you feel like you're far below and they're up here? Do you actually feel good using social media or not? Do you even feel good when you look at picture of other? Or do you feel like it's good to know the story of other? Or do you feel like is it offended you when you saw people go to some event that you didn't get invited to? I mean, if you feel that kind of feeling, this video is for you. But if you didn't feel anything like that, you feel like, I feel fine, I don't really care about that thing, so I don't think you have to watch this video, because this video is for the people who have experienced the same problem as me, and I think in this video I'm gonna help those kind of people. Yeah. So if you are those kind of people, keep on watching. So what I'm discover for myself is, the first thing is I fall into having a pressure. So I mean, I have some follower, right? But my follower is not that much either. But somehow in subconscious mind of me, I tend to do things based on what I think that my follower gonna like in that in the thing that I do. For example, if I post a picture of myself doing really good exercise, or I post a picture of my body, I feel like that gonna give my follower the feeling oh, she have really a good life, she have a good lifestyle, she have a good body. Or if I'm post a picture of going to the restaurant, or go to hang out with a friend, or having a good time with friends, that would to help my follower feel appreciate on me, or feel oh, I want to keep following her. I mean, at first I didn't think that this kind of thing is a pressure at all, because I feel like I can do whatever I want. It's no one gonna control me to do anything that I don't want to do, right? But when I realized, it's when I started thinking about it in the conscious way, how do I say, in really detail, I discovered that sometimes I just go to party just because I want to post the picture on Instagram, post story to Instagram to show other for some reason. Maybe I seek a validation or seek the attention, something like that. Because when I didn't use social media at all, right, I don't feel the need to go to really fancy restaurant, or I don't really have the need to really go to exercise and post a picture. I don't have a need to really live the certain lifestyle. So with that, I also feel in the past I have a chance to live in Amsterdam, which is Netherlands, right, in another country. And I don't know why, but when I'm live there, I feel so released. I feel like I can do whatever I want. I don't have to care about other at all. Like I care about what I do and I feel good for me, right? And then I feel like I can be anyone, I can do anything. It just doesn't have any limit, right? And then after experiencing that 6 months, I love it a lot. I came back to Thailand. I I feel like when I come back to Thailand, it's have like some kind of pressure for me to like need to have a certain lifestyle, need to have a certain thing. I feel like I have like a giddy energy a little bit, like I need to date in a certain way. I need to have a certain handbag, like like certain like luxury kind of good, or like have to show off the car, for example, have to show off how good is my life is to people. And at first I thought it's because of energy in the country, right? And then I just like so I'm like, I'm not happy here, so I'm gonna find a way out. So and then I couldn't even find a way to go to Europe again, because it's gonna take a long time until I'm able to study there, right? Which is like the good opportunity for me to exactly to know that the thing is I just do it based on what other people like me to do. And the reason for that is like I feel like my follower are gonna like me more if I start living in different country. They're gonna like, oh, you have a good life, something like that. And I didn't realize that is because of that, because sometimes if you don't bring awareness into your mind so much, you didn't know that the thing that you do, why you do that thing. And so I telling myself that, okay, you know what, if I cannot go to abroad now, then it's fine. I'm gonna just like handle it for a while, but I'm gonna try to remove social media. I'm gonna try to remove Instagram for real. So I didn't use social media, right? And then after that, my life seemed to getting better at it. Like I feel like after I didn't use Instagram, so I don't really care about follower anymore, what I'm gonna do. So somehow I feel the same feeling as I feel now when I'm in another country. I feel so released. I feel like there's no pressure on my shoulder anymore. I mean, if you ever experience the same thing as me, you wouldn't know until you actually quit the Instagram. I mean, if you don't feel like if you feel like you don't happy with your life right now, just try to calm down first. And if you use social media or Instagram, try to do like 30-day challenge social media detox first. And then after that, after you like doing that, and you have a time with yourself on 30 days, you decide what do you want to do in your life. If in that moment you still feel like the country that you are in is not really good for you, then it's time to move. Or like if the thing that you actually doing is not serve you exactly, then you should do that. But don't do the decision when you're using social media or when you use those kind of platform, because you wouldn't know that maybe the decision that you're gonna make is based on what do you think your follower gonna think about you, and that is so dangerous. Yeah, so that is like the first main thing. The second is you're gonna fall into the comparison tab. So what I mean by that is like if you go up in Thailand, right, or you go up in like Asian country in general, our life is based on comparison in general. Like our parents tend to compare our kid with different kind of kid, you know. Our neighbor gonna be like, oh, what is your job is, what is your university that you get into, what is your GPA, for example, something like this, right? Just to compare you with them. And I don't blame them, because it's a thing that we do in the culture anyway, which is fine. but with this social media, it's make it worse in terms of like when you're looking some picture, when you're looking to like picture of like people in Instagram, like you're looking some of like the celebrity or like model or something like that. In that way, for me, I'm okay with it. I feel like I look up on them, so I'm like, oh, they have a good life. I think I look up on them, but it hit me when I start to compare my life with the people around me a little bit. Like I feel like, oh, why they achieve so much, or like it's happened to me in terms of like I look at other people having a good life, making a lot of money, and I'm like, wow, why I didn't do that thing as well. And I start to like pressure myself more, or I'm like, I try to be on hard on myself and try to like talk myself down, right? Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't know what is their real life is, because Instagram is just some, how do I say it, just some like snapshot of their life. You wouldn't know the real life of them, right? Maybe they also have some struggle as well. They have some thing that going on, but people are not gonna post it when they are like really sad or when they're like really struggle with things, because at the end of the day, as a human, we are so scared to get judged by people anyway. So by doing that, people gonna maybe think of you in certain way, but most of the people tend to post their best moment or their good moments, and then imagine your life is like, your life have like different kind of scenario, right? You have like great moment, you have like a struggle moment, you have a challenges moment. And I mean, if you are in a challenges or struggle moment, and then you just look on their like wonderful moment, you're gonna feel like, what I'm doing here, right? But at the end, everyone have their time. Like they're successful now doesn't mean that you need to successful now as well. Everyone that have their own time, and with social media, it's make you feel like you're not achieving enough. It is not true, because you can achieve anything, but just don't let this social media make you feel that way, because then you're gonna fall into the trap. And that is a trap that I fall for so long. So yeah, that is the reason why I quit it. So for the next one, I'm gonna tell you what is the benefit after I'm quit social media. So I think it's good now that you know the story of like, or like like main reason why you quit, right? Now I want to encourage you to know what is like the feeling that you're gonna get after you stop using social media. So I mean, the first step is like you feel like your life is back. It's like your identity is not based on other people anymore, but your identity is based on you. So what I mean by this is like, before, right, I told you that we tend to do things based on what do you think that people are gonna think of you. But if you don't have that thing, you can be whoever you wanna be. You can do whatever you wanna do. And I can tell you that feeling is really good feeling, because that is exactly a moment where you start to really choose yourself and not choose some other opinion to have the power over you. You actually gonna feel so much better. You feel lighter. You feel like, yeah, I'm feeling this, and now what? It's like, because if you're a sensitive person and you tend to care of other people's opinion or other thing, then this gonna really help you to start to bringing like, okay, bringing like your identity back, being like bring you back into like the life purpose of you, on like what you exactly want to do in life. And it's really like a good period for you as well to use this time, right, of like not using social media, this time to exactly find something that you actually like, or find something that you really want to do. Yeah, so that the first thing is your identity is back. You're more beautiful, or you're gonna feel like you are enough, because with the social media they trick you to feel like you are not enough. Because if the people feel like they're not enough, then they try to buy some stuff more, they try to do some activity more to impress others, which I would say is very genius for the marketing to really approach people in that way. But at the end of the day, if you feel like that, it's never gonna be enough. It's gonna be, and it's gonna be a thing after thing after thing, because you don't feel enough inside. And with this platform, it make you feel even worse when you have that thing in your mind. It's like it's gonna make you feel like you need to do more, you need to show off more, right? That means if they make you think that you need to show off more, what you need to do, you need to buy more luxury stuff. See, that is how it's pan out. So I mean, I would say it's really good. Marketing is really good for promoting a business. So if you are a business owner or anything and want to promote your product, I would say Instagram is for you to do it. That really good strategy for them to do it, and I'm really admire people who like can think of that as well. But it also have a drawback for the people who have like really sensitive, or who like didn't feel like they are like, because I mean it's good for some certain people, but for certain people it affect them in a bad way. And what I'm trying to say here is like, I didn't ask everyone to like remove social media. I would like you to ask to really think and see whether the social media is really benefit you or not. If the social media is benefit you in such a way and it doesn't make you feel bad, then use it, then no problem. But if social media is make you feel less, make you feel like you're not enough, make you feel like you're not achieve enough, then I think it's time for you to quit it. Or maybe it's time for you to do some 30-day social media detox. Because I experienced those kind of experience before, and I'm not even know what is the root cause of it and why do I feel this way. That is the reason why I make this video for you guys, or someone who face the same problem. So maybe they have like who have the same problem, so they know how to deal with it already. So yeah, hope this video gonna help you to at least motivate you to do like 30-day social media detox challenge. So I mean, you don't have to remove every application. It depends on which application make you feel in a certain way. For me, YouTube make me feel really good because they give me a lot of new knowledge, right? Facebook, I don't really enjoy it that much because sometimes they have like negative stuff, or people start to complaining about things in Facebook. And for Instagram, as I mentioned before, so I'm really quit Facebook and Instagram for now. Yeah, so it depends on you with social media detox you would like to do. So find the one that is suit you the most. Yeah, so I think that's it for today's video. I hope this video help benefit you in such a way. And if you like this video, please like and comment down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great day, and hope to see you in the next one.